know how to explain beer. It's just bitter. Great pouring. A German pour.
It's the wrong glass.
Why are you not burping?
Excuse me. Whew, that was a big one. Hey guys, it's Jess and Seb with another video. In today's video, we'll be testing some German, mostly Bavarian beers.
Yay! I do know some of these brands, but I think a majority of it I actually never tried it before. I'm pretty excited to taste all of these beer, and I'm pretty sure by the end of this video we'll be a little tipsy.
Yeah. First up, a little bit about German beers. We use the Reinheitsgebot, which is like a purity law, and that means only 4 ingredients can be used for beer, which is
water, malt, hop, and yeast.
Exactly. So all of these should taste pretty similar, but let's find out.
If you are new to our channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. It really means a lot to us and motivates us to do more videos for you guys. So without further ado, let's get tasting all their beers.
Yeah. So the first beer we're having is Yeva, and it's a Pils beer. It's Yeva Pilsner. The color is light. There's a little bit of foam on top. It's nice. The foam stays. It doesn't immediately disappear. Good for a beer.
But it smells like a pretty regular beer. It's not too gassy though.
So let's taste it.
Oh,
what are you tasting?
Very bitter. I personally don't like super bitter beer, so I wouldn't get this again, but
me neither. It's one of my least favorite beers. I'm glad we agree on that. Now, next on our list, we have one of the all-time classics, the Hofbräuhaus beer. Helles is a lager beer. If you look closely, you can also find this at the Oktoberfest, even though they use a different recipe there.
The Oktoberfest beers are much stronger.
Yes.
Okay. So let's try this. It looks pretty much like a normal beer.
Yeah. So this one's like a local champion. It is from Munich. It was founded to brew for the king, which is why it's called Hofbräu, which means like royal court brewery.
Yeah, very light, very clean on the palate, I would say. Yeah, I would drink this again.
This one gets a thumbs up.
So the next beer we have also a local Munich beer, and it's the Augustina.
Bräu.
Augustina Bräu. Yeah, this is the beer where you can see everyone just holding around at the parks. So.
It is very popular in Munich, so it's one of the top 2 popular beers, I think, for Helles in Munich.
It looks pretty much the same as the others.
It's a golden color, it has a nice foam on top, which doesn't disappear immediately.
Yeah, it looks a little bit more gassy than the previous ones though.
It does.
It has a slightly stronger taste than the Hofbräuhaus one.
Regarding Augustina, why the name? It comes from monks. It's a brewery that was done by or run by monks. It's quite old.
Is that why they have the picture of like a monk there?
Yes, that is why. And that is why also many Bavarian beers have a picture of a monk on there, because that's where they originate from.
Cool. I didn't know that. I didn't realize until you mentioned it. Finish this up
and you finish it up.
Okay.
So next up, we also have a strong contender for best Helles in all of Germany. This is the Teganzia Hell. Personally, my favorite. And
is it?
Yeah. A lot of people would argue it is the best Helle. So let's see if it can actually live up to the name.
So that's little Teganzia over there.
You can see it, yes. It was founded by monks as well. It was taken over by the king at the time, Max I, and it is still held by the royal family, the Wittelsbacher royal family, to this date.
This is very light as well. I like it. This is super light. It's not as, I would say, more like the Hofbräu beer, but less strong than the Augustina.
Exactly. This only has 4.8% in alcohol instead of 5.2, 5.1 that we had before, which means it is on the lighter side.
So this is the lowest alcohol percentage we had so far. Okay. And what do we have next?
We have a Konig Ludwigduncan beer. This is a dark beer. I don't think you ever had a dark beer before, so I'm excited to see how you like this.
Are dark beers just like stout beer or? Oh, it's really dark.
It is dark.
It looks like a stout.
Can you smell?
Smells a bit burnt.
Ah, yes, that is correct because they're using roasted malt for it.
It's much smokier than the rest, but it doesn't feel strong. It doesn't taste too strong.
No, because they're also using roasted caramelized malt for these dark beers, they're a lot sweeter than Helle, and you can taste it.
I like this. I think I will start drinking the dark beers from now on.
And in terms of alcohol, it packs the same punch as a Helles with 5.1% alcohol, so you'll get the exact same kick out of it. It's just a little bit sweeter. The next beer I've chosen is a Erdinger Uhrweisel, which is a wheat beer, but it's brewed in the old Bavarian tradition. That's why it's called Uhrweisel, so ancestry and stuff like that.
Okay, cool. Ooh, it smells strong. It smells malty.
Ooh.
Oh. Yeah, it's a very unique taste.
It is. So with all wheat beers, you have a stronger taste of the yeast, but if you really focus on the taste buds, you feel that it's somewhat sweeter than the beers before, and maybe you can even find a hunch of banana.
But I think if you're comparing the wheat beer or the Helles, I think I would still go for the Helles because it's much lighter. It's not that strong or bitter of a taste. I prefer those ones. True, Germans are very particular about what type of glass goes with what type of beer.
Yes.
So for the Weiss beer, you would go with a very tall and hourglass shaped glass, and for the Helles, it's just a regular
mug.
Yeah, regular mug, but very particular. So don't get that wrong.
And now we come to our specialty beers, and I've picked some that are popular, but I don't think the viewers or you ever have heard of them or tasted them before.
Hello y'all, it's Jess here. At this point, this video is getting a little too long, so we're splitting this video up into 2 parts. We showcase a total of 5 beers in this part, and in the next video, we'll be testing 4 specialty beers. Don't forget to tune in next week to find out what the other specialty beers are and if you have actually tried them before. But in the meantime, we love you. Don't forget to like this video for the love of German beers, subscribe, and we will see you in our next video. Bye!